how you started with Harrods and ultimately formed your company.
Great. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate you reaching out. And it's a reminder of the power, the global power of social media, because obviously that's how we've connected. So yes, I did work for one of the most famous luxury brands in the world. I was at Harrods, as you said, for 9 years prior to starting up my business. But my journey actually starts before then. So I have a background of 25 years working in corporate. After I graduated, so I did a media degree at university. And then after I graduated, I got into the world of sales and advertising. And I did that for 18 years, working for some of the most famous British magazines. Some of them you guys will have franchise editions. I'm sure they're really well-known brands. And I also worked my way up the ladder. So by the time I left, which was 18 years later, I was an associate media director. And it hit around the same time of me thinking, yeah, I'm kind of ready for a change. I feel like I've gone as far as I can go. And I think the universe was listening to me because it gifted me with redundancy, which was the first time that had ever happened to me. So it was initially a little bit of a shock because I was dealing with the feeling of rejection, the feeling of why me? But the universe had plans for me, and I came across a role at Harrods, which was in their media department. I went across, it was a maternity cover role for 1 year, and I went across as a head of Harrods Media. And I'd never worked in luxury before, so it was a bit of a cultural transition for me. It was very different to the culture that I was used to. You know, I was very well known in the industry I'd been in, everybody knew me, I'd worked my way up the ladder, and suddenly I'm in this brand new world. So when the end of the year came up, the determination in me was, well, I am not going to now leave after going through all of that growth and learning over the last year. And a role came up as a client development manager, working with their top end clients within Harrods. So managing a large team and only looking at developing our relationships with brands for our most loyal customers. And I did that for 9 years. So very, very fast paced role. Yeah, I mean, I came across every challenge and every growth and every learning in those 9 years.